Ben Tennyson's journey from a cocky kid to a responsible hero wouldn't be complete without his trusty watch. From the sleekest designs to the most bizarre variants, we're diving deep into every OMNITRIX in the Ben 10 multiverse and explore the OMNITRIX's ultimate evolution. We've seen a ton of OMNITRIXes in Ben 10 shows, but before we discuss all of them, we need to talk about where it all began, the first prototype, OMNITRIX, that started Ben's journey. This original OMNITRIX only had the DNA of 10 aliens. As Ben moved forward, so did we. He fought a bunch of battles, unlocked new aliens, and his journey kept going. Next up is the device that surprised the fandom, the glitched OMNITRIX. Now, this watch was modified by Ben, which looked like this. This is the prototype OMNITRIX operating in a critical malfunction state. The transformation happened in the Season 2 episode, Dr. Animo and the Mutant Ray, and when Ben accidentally ripped the faceplate off the watch. Instead of picking one alien, the exposed inner workings glitched, combining the DNA of two random aliens, creating unstable hybrid aliens. We saw 3 unforgettable combinations: stink arms, diamond matter, and heat jaws. This temporary fusion mode only lasted 1 episode, but it gave us a sneak peek into the true power of the OMNITRIX's DNA library. It proved that in the hands of a 10-year-old, a broken OMNITRIX is an absolute game changer, and introduced the popular concept of fusion aliens in Ben 10 fandom and official series. After that, Ben's life goes back to normal. Along the way, we were shown a new Ben with a new OMNITRIX, Ben 10,000's OMNITRIX. Now it looked similar to our prototype, just a bit bigger. But while it looked the same on the surface, its functions were way more advanced. This thing held the DNA of 10,000 aliens. Prototype had 10, his had 10,000. Seeing this future Ben's OMNITRIX kinda gets our Ben's life back on track. A few episodes later, we see another future Ben, a bit older, with the same OMNITRIX, and then we see his son Ken with a new one. The OMNITRIX Ken has is exactly the same as our original prototype, not just looks. Everything about it is identical, with the same 10 aliens. Alright, here are all the OMNITRIX gadgets we spotted in the classic Ben 10 series. After the original prototype OMNITRIX, Ben's journey continues as normal until one day he just takes the OMNITRIX off. Then in Alien Force, we see a new one. When he first puts it on, it looks like the prototype, but after a little while, it upgrades and gets a new, slim look that's so much better. No longer bulky. And not just the looks. It also has new functions and a new playlist of 10 unique aliens. None of the old ones. Ben's journey continues with this one, and we see some awesome fights. But then there's an episode where Vilgax takes this OMNITRIX. Ben has no other choice but to destroy it. After it's destroyed, we get to see another new OMNITRIX, and this is no ordinary one. It's the OMNITRIX, which we see in the last episode of Alien Force, and it was completed by Albedo. Here's what happens. When Ben's OMNITRIX goes back to Vilgax and Ben destroys it, he goes to Albedo and is about to destroy Albedo's new OMNITRIX. Ben threatens him. If you don't give me this OMNITRIX, I'll destroy it. So Albedo gives it to Ben. The moment it gets to Ben, it turns from red to green. Then we get a new series, Ultimate Alien, and Ben's journey continues. Here we see the ultimate forms of his aliens. Just when things are going great, we see another OMNITRIX. And actually, this one should be number 1, because Azimuth made it before the others. Even before the prototype OMNITRIX, it's called the Unitrix. Azimuth's first model before this OMNITRIX. Its power is that it can use the energy of things around it. Next, we see the OMNITRIX with Ben 10,000. It looks like the Alien Force OMNITRIX. But it's not that. It's the OMNITRIX. It looks like the Alien Force model, but works like the OMNITRIX. Now don't compare it to the regular OMNITRIX. This one is way better. The original OMNITRIX had a lot of glitches and bugs. Many functions didn't work properly. But in this one, everything works perfectly. And it has a lot of advanced functions. The coolest part is that Ben can use alien powers without even transforming, which was very unique. After that, in the same episode, we see Eon's OMNITRIX. This one doesn't work, and Eon can't transform with it because it's broken. But since we're talking about OMNITRIXes, I figured I'd include it too. Eon's OMNITRIX was great in the beginning, but it broke for some reason. From the broken parts, he made a time-traveling gadget that lets him jump around in time. After seeing all these alternate Bens, we come back to our Ben's journey and see a new OMNITRIX with him in the last episode of Ultimate Alien. That OMNITRIX is the omniverse OMNITRIX. Just like how Ben gave Vilgax a new OMNITRIX, Azimuth gives Ben a new one. This OMNITRIX is perfect in every way. Its looks, its added functions, everything. Azimuth spent a lot of time making it. The best thing about it, in my opinion, is the system for opening it. The way the cap flips open is just so cool, and from here, Ben's omniverse journey starts. We see so many omnitrixes in Omniverse, you won't even believe it. After the Ultimatrix, Ben Tennyson received his most advanced device yet, the Omniverse Omnitrix. As soon as Omniverse starts, the first one we see is the Nemetrix. This isn't an alternate Ben's Omnitrix. It's an Omnitrix of Ben's enemy. I wasn't even going to include it in the list, but I did for one reason. It uses the blueprints of the Omnitrix. Dr. Psychobos made the Nemetrix using the Omnitrix's blueprint, and it contains the DNA of all predator aliens. Next, we see the Biomnitrix of Ben 10,000. This one is different from all the others, because while every other Ben had one Omnitrix, this Ben has two. Plus, he uses them both at the same time. And when he does, we get to see a new fusion alien. This fusion concept was something we all loved. What makes this Omnitrix special is that Azimuth didn't make it. Ben made it himself. He looked at the shortcomings of the other Omnitrixes and built this one to his own specs. After this, we see a bunch of Omnitrixes from alternate timelines. First, we're shown the Hero Watch from an alternate Ben's history. It's a second color Omnitrix and it's blue. This is from Dimension 23 Ben, and it's blue-themed. It looks like our prototype Omnitrix, but the aliens inside are from Omniverse, and its functions are much better than the prototypes. All these different themed Omnitrixes you're seeing are only because of Eon and Vilgax, so don't forget to say thank you to Eon and Vilgax in the comments. Otherwise, we wouldn't get to see so many cool designs. So let's continue the video. After this, we see Bad Ben's Omnitrix. Now, if you've seen alternate Bens, you know they all have names for their Omnitrixes, but for some reason, this Ben didn't name his. Anyway, let's ignore that and talk about his Omnitrix. This Ben and his Omnitrix aren't that different from our Prime Ben. Prime Ben's color is green. This Ben's Omnitrix is a mint green. He's a bad Ben, but that's the only difference. On the other hand, Zombie Ben's Omnitrix is called the Zombietrix. It's a purple Omnitrix, worn by a zombie Ben. The design of all the Omnitrixes we've seen so far is a little unique. Most designs are based on some Ben's Omnitrix, but this Ben's Omnitrix design isn't based on any other. Next, our second Omnitrix is the Negatrix. We see this Omnitrix with a negative Ben. Probably because he's negative, the Negatrix's color is black and dark gray. This Omnitrix looks just like our Omniverse Omnitrix, just with a different color scheme. After that, we see the Power Watch, which has an orange theme. This Omnitrix is with a Mad Ben. His Omnitrix also looks like our Omniverse version, but its design has a lot of spikes on it. And we see those spikes in its alien transformations too. Then we see another Omnitrix, Gwen 10's Omnitrix. This also looks just like the prototype Omnitrix, but its color is different. Its theme is pink and blue. So we've seen so many color-themed Omnitrixes that it's become pretty common for us now. But nobody ever thought we'd see Omnitrixes like the one I'm about to show you now. Well, yes, there's even one made of gold. This Omnitrix isn't with any alternate Ben. It's the Arget's Omnitrix. It's completely made of gold. Literally a golden Omnitrix that Arget has. We don't really know if its functions are unique, but it's there with Arget. And that ends our list of all the Omnitrixes. Wait, you might be thinking about Reboot OMNITRIX. Well, yes, I know about it, but I didn't include it in this video because if I started including all of Reboot's OMNITRIX, the video length would double. So if you guys want to know about that, let me know in the comments if you want a part 2, and I'll definitely make a video on it. And if you've made it this far in the video, I said at the beginning that I'd give you an extra something. Well, the extra is that a lot of people comment, "Bro, make a video from start to finish about this topic." I've actually already made a lot of videos like that and kept them in a playlist. I can't reply to all comments, so I made a playlist where I've stored all the videos I've made, from start to finish on various topics, plus all the videos I'm going to make in the future. You can find all of them in this playlist. The link is in the description, so go check it out quickly. And while you're in the description, check out other Ben 10 What If and Top 10s. Also guys, one small request. It took a lot of effort to make this video, so please give it a like. I'm assuming you've already liked it, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.